This is Briony Rose Smith, Land of Men Library. And today, I'm going to move my mic a little bit. There we go. And today, it is D&D Day. It is our second session of the Warlock of Chat. Hello, everyone. Hi, Lucas. Hi, Hattie. Hi, Jabba Hop. Welcome, my dear patrons. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I will be needing you in this session. So, Botrix is added twice. Sometimes Botrix doesn't. Sometimes it does it twice. Botrix, you're a strange thing. Probably means if you do any Botrix things, you're gonna get it twice now. Speaking of, merch store is probably gonna be up tomorrow. But the system was really annoying. There wasn't just like a button to not. There was a button to deliver to like the whole world, and then a button to deliver to very specific places. So, oh wait, it only did it once. That's wonderful. Thank you, Botrix, for not repeating things. So if you would like to order from me, and I don't have your country in my list of deliverables, and you're not in the EU, please feel free to message me at any point, and I will fix it for you. Yeah, because there was a lot of countries, and I was just like, put all these on. I don't know, go, because I'm good at that stuff. Anyway, it is time for the dirt and dirt. What dice are we gonna use today? Let's use the rainbow dice. These are my little place cards I've got for like different areas we're in. So when we're in a forest, when we're in our town, when we're near a castle, I don't know where we'll end up. So we're in the cave at the moment. So we got the cave picture. What happened last time? Rose woke up on the floor of the cavern. And she was a warlock, because you guys have been like, lol, she died so fast, that's hilarious. And you guys tasked her with inventing modern plumbing, which weirdly she had ideas about already. I don't know why, I don't know how, but the natural 20 at the start of the session said that she has a good idea of what modern plumbing is. Maybe she doesn't have it all planned out yet, but she's got a pretty good idea on how to put it together. But, because she was in the goblin cave, you guys were also like, you should get a goblin to help you. That would be great. Goblins are great. So she went in and tried to tell the story and tale of our Lord and Saviour modern plumbing to one of the goblins, who took offense to that and tried to kill her. So she killed the other goblin. Hello, Exnam! Then, in the goblin's pockets, we found a note saying, for a cure disease potion that was unfinished. Then we took a left in the cave and found 4 goblins. One of them was very sick. So she tried to convince them that modern plumbing would cure them. 2 of them are on board, including the sick one, which means the sick one was able to convince some of the others. But one of them, Herbert, was very, very sus of Rose the moment she walked in. Which, honestly, fair. Modern plumbing will not help this goblin. She was lying out of her ass to get these guys on side. And seeing that, she offered to go to town to get some healing for me, the sick goblin. So she was doing just that, but she did get and on the way out, she took the goblin she killed and tried to bury him. During that time, Hermit appeared and realized that, she's not just trying to trick them into helping her make modern plumbing. She has also murdered one of their own and was attempting to bury the evidence. So she ran away, eventually getting to town where the guards, where Hermit didn't follow her that far because the guards would stop him. Then she went around to town, she went to the potion shop, but she couldn't afford a potion because potions are actually very expensive. Healthcare is expensive, bro. Then she went to the temple and found a cleric that was willing to come with her. And then they went back in They tried to sneak in, but sneaking failed. And they came across Hermit again, where Rose said, Skell, which is the name of our cleric. You go heal the person. I will hold off the goblin. And she did. She actually very much succeeded in kicking and murdering Hermit the Goblin, which may not have been the best decision, really, because now she's got to go in and be like, who's Hermit? I've never heard of Hermit. I've never murdered any goblins in my life. Hello, would you still like me to help? Would you still like to help me with modern plumbing? Or do they not like Hermit? Was Hermit a bit of a killjoy? I don't know. So that's where we are now. We're at the crossroads, freshly murdered Hermit. And now, so she can use prestidigitation to make sure her clothes and dagger and all the blood is cleaned up. Because prestidigitation's wonderful, and if you are ever a spellcaster in this game, you should always take prestidigitation. After that, she's going to turn left and go find what's been going on in the other area. So we're going to go down there. Let's have a bit of a typey type. After her victory over Hermit, Rose turns down the way to find Skell's hands hovering over me and giving her the healing she needs. Her complexion looks much better, but the disease, which was did I write down what the disease was? No, I didn't. But if I remember correctly, it did affect her bones as well. But the disease has affected her bones, and she is struggling to move. Skell says that it will take some more major healing to get her back to 100%, but she is no longer in danger of passing away. Lovely! So we need to talk to these goblins. We need to start convincing them of good things. From the outside, Hermit is very grumpy and overly cautious, but only because in the inside he just wants everyone he loves to be safe. Yes, and we murdered him. So we may have consequences for that. Let me just get my character sheet up. I've got all the tabs open. I just need the right one in front of me. Tabs and 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 tabs. Because that's D&D for you. Tabs and tabs and tabs and tabs. Digital D&D anyway. I love how you could. I'll move the window over here. I'll move it here. You can see in the camera where it is, if it's close to the camera. Oh, the shine of it. Oh god, now I've closed everything. Sorry, I got distracted. Open that up. Open that up. Open that up. Open that up. And open that up. That should be all I need. That should be all we need. Other than, you know, the tabs I had open. Oh, tabs! Anyway. So. How are we gonna do this? Before Rose can say anything, her Skell asks if you have dealt with the goblin. Well, most interactions go like, oh, silly hermit, be more chill. Everyone felt deep love and care. He hides away and would be very broken if he were to perish. Yeah, that might be happening now. Because that's kind of vibe he had. He was very heartbroken and... it's not good. It's not good, let's say the least. We dealt with a goblin outside. You freeze. Not you, Rose. Rose freezes. But tells him yes. You have doubted him. The other goblins give you a look. Give Rose a look. Rose a look. And quickly she explains. Look. 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 Hey, so, yeah, he was standing between us. He was between us and healing your friend. And he was gonna kill us. When all we wanted to do was help you. He had no reason to think us enemies. Disadvantage, persuasion. Why disadvantage? They already know that he... Why disadvantage? Why? Why do you think disadvantage? Also, this is pure deception. Because she's straight up lying. Rose killed their dearly beloved. They don't know who it was. You got a character concept SAG game? So that's wonderful. I'm just playing mine right now. Had no... Yeah, fine. Fine. We're trying to deceive them to say that he was too defensive and tried to kill us. Which is more believable if his character is the way we are, but you have said disadvantage, so... My dear patrons get what they want. A bad warlock comes Stone Knife Guy. Hello! Welcome. So yeah, this is a deception roll. Ain't nobody believing that guy's a cold killer. He's a good guy. He was a good guy, and I murdered him! So, let's... Where's my deception? I've got a +3 to deception. Bad as in evil or bad as incompetent? Oh, we could have gotten them to believe us, but no. Why? So we're having to go for that 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. So it's not the greatest roll, but we could do a little do a little. These guys are 0 goblins. We'll do a little, what's the word? What's the stat I'm thinking of right now? Insight roll. We're gonna do an insight roll from the 3 remaining goblins to see who believes me and who doesn't. Because they might just roll shit. I might win. They might believe me because they roll shit. I need a third D20. I have plenty in here, but I want a good D20. Where is the blue one? There is the blue one. The blue one is easy to see on camera. So, we'll have, this one will be me. This one will be Paper, and this one will be Lucas. So, which one did I say? So Paper believes me. Paper's like, yeah, that sounds about right. But Lucas and me are just like, no, Hermit would never. We're like funny characters. A warlock, but his patron is an infant celestial that he carries around as a baby. You get bonuses for giving him candy. If they succeed, they know Rose is lying. If they fail, they're unsure. That's how it works, Lucas. That's how it works. Basically, they had to beat my my roll of 12 in order to figure out that I'm lying. It was a contested roll. But yes, 2 of them very much know I'm lying. And because there's more of them than me. And Paper does trust me and Lucas a lot more than they trust me. They're pretty pissed. They're pretty pissed. I don't know if they'll attack straight away though, because we have at least got away. A warlock whose patron is an elderly dragon that wants back scratches and sponge baths. That's fun too. So let's do a bit of story again. One goblin believes Rose, but a warlock with a drinking and drug problem. House serves Ringo's bling, but in fact he doesn't believe in Rilgon. He thinks it fake news. The patron is trying to convince him to be ringless. Fair enough. They'll probably yell at you to go because they probably can't beat... Oh, they could beat me. They could kill me and my good friend very easily because I can barely take 1 goblin and there is 2 here that could murder me. But is quickly convinced by the other 2 of her deception. Except one of them is sickly. However, they tell the cleric that he can go. Thanks him for his service and draws their blades at Rose. No. Yeah, bye. Does Skell go? Skell has no real loyalty to us. Skell seems to be a bit of a new cleric if he didn't know, because Rose's family's been in the town for a long time. So he didn't know Rose. Skell looks straight to begin with, yeah. I'm gonna say a yes is unlikely. Will Skell leave? No, but... What was Skell... Did Skell have any spells that maybe he could throw on me before he leaves? That would be nice if he could give me some temporary hit points or something. Just like a pat on the back. And then go, I just need his character sheet to pop up. Did I save it? I hope I saved it. Da 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 da. Oh no, his character sheet's not loading. Yes is unlikely. So if it's something that's unlikely to happen. Don't need Skell, we have cookies! Is that you would you like cookies to appear, my patron? Are you submitting cookies to the universe to make Skell appear, my patron? If you could, that would be lovely. No, but Rose. Ah! I totally didn't press. Yes! I am. We are the Warlock of chat. You guys can influence what's going on here. Rose yells that if you stay, you get cookies. And as she says it, cookies appear. They are wondrous cookies. They smell perfect. And they convince Skell you take them and run. What a bastard. You tried, because he's a shady guy. He's a shady guy. He might be a cleric, but he's a cleric to the bloody bitch of the sea, so... They're made with orc breast milk? Oh no! Rose, annoyed, decides to not tell him. To tell him later that he... But when he opens it, it's a sewing kit! Oh my god! Smiles as her patrons change the reality to fun revenge. When Skell opens the cookie tin, it will have a sewing kit and a bottle of orc breast milk inside. Wonderful. However, that does leave her alone. It is devious, absolutely devious. my wonderful, wonderful patrons. Anyway, now we have to deal with two goblins. Mia's not really doing much. Mia's gonna be injured for the most part. But, I guess it's combat time! So, I'm the rainbow one. Then this dice. Hey, Lucas, since this one of these goblins is named after you anyway, for Twitch, Lucas is on YouTube, by the way, because I'm multi-streaming this. Which dice do you want, the red or the blue one? I'm gonna roll all of them while we wait. So I got an 18. Oh, but the blue one. You got the blue one? Lucas got an 18 as well then. No, please don't blow like that. That's poopy. I think I definitely have the higher initiative though, because you guys are you guys are threat rating 0, because otherwise I have 0 chance in beating you. So it's gonna be me, Lucas, then paper. Okay, so I get to go first. They are currently not in melee range. Why? Because I say so. Because I would like to throw an Eldritch Blast. Because if I don't, I'm going to be sad. I cast convince him to want to drink vodka. I don't know if you could affect that much. Because you are my patron, not theirs. I need my spell book. That would be good. Spell book, spell book. Go away, adverts, there it is. Eldritch Blast. Pew, 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 pew. Eldritch, pew, pew. That's a 16. That'll work. F it, I stopped. No! So, there's 2 goblins. Whose patron do you suddenly want to be, Sad Games? There is Paper and Lucas. Lucas is the one that rolled the higher initiative, if you must know. Oh no. I don't know how much control I should let you guys have, but why not? Why not? Lucas. Lucas now has a patron of Sad Games. And I will let you do things when it comes to his turn. That way, we can do things. And you're in a chat, so Rose is very aware that one of her chat members has just gone to be a patron of someone else, because how fucking dare you. I need this to focus. We need you to focus, my dear, dear camera. There we go. See the 16. Be the 16. But that's definitely gonna hit. Because I believe you guys, the goblins only have an AC of 9. So that well beats 9. So we've got 1d10 damage. Where's the d10 that matches this dice? Let me have a shuffle through through here. I'd like to use a set. That would be lovely. We'd like to continue using the gay dice. Gay D10, where are you? It's too gay. It doesn't want to come out. I mean, that's... No, that's the gay D8. No. Gay D10, that's the gay D12. Gay D10, where are you? You should be in here somewhere. I found the gay D10 with the big numbers on it, you know, with like the zeros. But not the normal gay D10. Where's the normal gay D10? Gay D10. Fine, we're using the big gay D10. This is fine. It's so gay, it doesn't want to come out of the closet. Yes, it is. Okay, so how much damage am I doing to Lucas? Because Lucas, I'm scared of what you're going to do with Lucas. So that's one! One whole damage I do. That is one, isn't it? Yeah, because you got the 0 for 10, so that is just one. It says 10, but it means 1. So let me just write down. So Lucas has taken 1 damage, and Lucas's overall health is, I'm gonna give you 5 hit points. The stat block's giving you just 3, but I'm gonna at least give you 5 because it's a bit silly otherwise. So Lucas has taken 1 out of 5 HP. 5 HP. Okay, Lucas's turn. If you have something you would like to do with Lucas as the patron, Sad Games, then please let me know. But until then, Lucas will be firing at me. I cast F Drunk. Makes your opponent drunk. I don't think a goblin can do... Well, I suppose you can technically... By your opponent, do you mean you're going to make Rose drunk? I get hit by a blast and start screaming, but it's... Lucas, you're not actually the goblin, bruh. Or do you mean, like, you're making the goblin your patron of drunk? A fight breaks out, and Rose fires her blast at one goblin who has become benefactor of a chat member. Let me RP. Okay, you can RP. Okay, no worries. You can RP. Okay, so yes, Lucas is screaming, but took very little damage. He has a slight scratch, but he's being a dramatic batch about it. The goblin, I will put Lucas, screams loudly, though takes very little damage. So Sad Games, I need you to clarify. Is this the aim to make Rose drunk or to make the goblin drunk? Just want a wee clarification on what you mean here. It is the goblin's turn. So I'm gonna roll this goblin. They have 2 attacks, I believe. Lucas Goblin. I'm just gonna start calling you Lucas Goblin. They've never really been introduced, but you know, they are. My Twitch stream's cut out. Oh shit, sorry guys. We should be back. Thank you, Sad Games. Thank you for coming into YouTube to tell me about it. The Twitch stream should be back up now. Thank you for telling me about it. I do apologize, Twitch. I think I literally pressed the button to stop the stream while I was just clicking around to do anything. They've breached the YouTube chat. They breached the walls. But yes, if you could clarify whether that opponent drunkenness is, by opponent do you mean Rose or do you mean the goblin being drunk? Which is the target? Lucas Goblin brings out a sling. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do a Constitution saving roll. A sling and fires at Rose as the game's chat member fires a magical become drunk beam at her. Okay, so magical drunk beam is, what is the chatter's difficulty? Let's say she needs to roll higher than maybe 14, 15 in order to avoid becoming inebriated, which will give her disadvantage on things. She's so fucking dying again. And he has a ranged attack with a +1 to hit. Lucas wanted the blue dice. Where did the blue dice go? It's in front of me. So this is Lucas's attack for 17, 18, so that definitely hits. And it's dealing 1d4 +2 damage. Let's see, I need a d4 now. D4. That's a 1. I don't know if that rolled on screen. I hope it did, but yep, that's a 1. So I'm taking 3 damage, which brings me down to 7 HP. And let's see if I can take the drunk one. The blue die is weighted. I have some die that I'm pretty sure are accidentally weighted, because I have some dice that I don't trust for those reasons. I have some that have like a little shell in them, but I don't trust what that does to the weight of the die. Anyway, next is the drunk beam, so let's see what my constitution can do against that. I don't think my constitution is very high. To be fair, I have a +2 on constitution. 18, 19, 20! Yes! I'm fine! Your drunk beam does not affect. She takes a few scratches from the slinged rock, but manages to find her feet again through the dizzy spell brought on by the drunk beam. Okay, next we have Paper, who's probably gonna go into melee. Really, they're not dumb goblins, really. One's doing range, one's doing melee, and like I said, me stays out of it because me's too hurted. So they're going in with a scimitar attack with 12, which is my AC, so they beat my AC. So I'm taking damage again. What damage does their scimitar do? Their scimitar does 1d6. I don't want to use the gay d6, that's mine. We'll use the sparkly d6. They're doing another 3 damage. F it, as your patron, I'm going to find some bar in your mind and sit there. No! Does that mean you're leaving, Lucas? You're no longer supporting the Lucas Goblin. So I'm going to be taking another 3 damage. So 7, 6, 5, 4. No! God damn it. It's worth a shot. Worth an ask. Paper, the second goblin charges. Effort, as your patron, I'm going to take your chair for possessing the goblin. No! I'm gonna die again! This is gonna be her 3rd death! I should do a death count on this as well. The second goblin charges and swings, hitting Rose hard. She staggers, blood dripping. While her patrons seem to be more interested in helping her die than helping her live. Okay, we're back up to the top. It's her turn. She can't use Eldritch Blast in melee range because it's a ranged spell attack. We get disadvantage, so she's gonna have to see if she can stab paper. Stabbing. Stab roll. It's an 8. It might not be enough. Never enough. Never, never. She does have a plus 4, so it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which actually is enough to stab paper. So paper's taking 1d4 plus 2 damage, which hopefully is enough to take paper down. Maybe we'll revive you in a different scenario. Nice how you got that. Pay 2 inches and get 5 HP. What do you say? Is this a temporary 2 inches or another permanent 2 inches? Okay, 1d, so 3, 4, 5 damage. That's enough to take out paper. So paper's out. Rose lunges with her dagger and gets a good hit on paper, twisting her knife as the goblin falls to the floor. Me screams from her bed as Lucas moves forward. Okay, your favorite goblin's turn. If you have anything you want Lucas to do. It's permanent heal, so I say permanent height. No! I only have 4 HP. I could need that. Lucas could hit me really hard. Maybe we'll revive you in a different scenario. No. Just hit her. Just hit her. Okay, so he's gonna close the gap then. I cast banana. Make it so your opponent to slip on a banana. If you slip on a banana, you have slip on a banana. Knuckles, you want to punch her? Unarmed attack? Okay. We got 2 things going on here. We have a banana appears on the floor. A banana appears on the floor. As Lucas charges in bare-knuckled. Trust banana works. Again, are you casting this as Rose as the target? Rose slips on the banana. She says with the red nose like a clown. Knuckled. Rose, yes. Cool. Just take it. Rose is confused because she is not moving anywhere to slip on the banana. So it is just on the floor. But the goblin attacks. And the attack is... It's a 2. It's 2. He might be slipping on the banana. Tank the hit, and they magically get double damage. They don't even hit. The attack lands, but it is absorbed by Lucas slips on the banana. Okay, chat Lucas has spoken. Lucas, the goblin takes a wrong step and slips on the banana. He slips on the banana and hits her with the kick. We can do a yes, no, even. Does Lucas hit Rose with a flail? With a kick as they fall? We'll let it decide. Odds and evens. Magical clown music starts playing. No! No, he doesn't. But she does smell. But she does smell disgusting goblin foot as he goes down. And it is gross. He's prone! He's prone! I need to double check the rules for prone. I know them. I think I get advantage on the attack rolls now. D&D prone rules. Rules for D&D prone. Oh, piece off. So many pop-ups whenever you want to look at a bloody thing. We could try to body slam. Knocking enemies prone. Shove lets you choose between knocking but like, what does it do if I'm pretty sure it's like advantage on attack rolls, but I want a confirmation. Prone status D&D. Rules for being prone. Attacks from 5 feet had advantage against prone. Yes, okay, so I have advantage against things. F it, house rules. No, it's fine. Fellow chat, do we give her advantage if she does a cool move for a body? I already get advantage. She tries to attack and slips on the same banana. You cannot do that. She knows where the banana is. I could make her do a dex save to make sure she doesn't slip on the same banana. We can do that. I think that's fair. So let's do a dex save then. As she goes to do her attack, she has to do a dex save first. And that dex save is only 7 and basically fails. So she goes to stab. Falls on her face also. Luckily does not let go of her dagger. Not that she doesn't already have a spare one. So yeah. Rose goes to attack, but slips on the same banana and falls down. Me tries not to laugh, watching the farce that is this fight. I'm gonna say she didn't actually get an attack roll. The stronger clown music plays. This gives Lucas chance to get up. I don't want that to be my turn, but it's my turn, let's face it. Lucas uses movement to get up and tries to attack the prone Rose, but also has to make a dex save because banana. This gives Lucas time to get up. Lucas does a dex save. Lucas does a 16, which is pretty darn good. And their dex is +2, so that's 17. Yeah, Lucas gets up. Lucas gets up. Height to HP trade deal is still in play. Yeah, now Lucas has the advantage for fudge nuggets. He attacks with his scimitar. Okay. Is Lucas attacking with a scimitar, or is he doing a elbow slam? I cast yeet. It throws chair at Rose. Don't ask how he got the chair. Okay, so now she has to try dodge a chair too. Let's do Lucas's attack first, and then we'll do the chair. Hey Brian, me and Macintosh made a D&D character, and we're both watching your stream. I have a question. Have you won yet? No, I have not won. WWE attack. I thought so. With the elbow drop. Okay, with advantage with the elbow drop. 11, 17. Both of those beat my AC. So what exactly is the damage for an elbow drop? Unarmed attack, I believe, would be 1d4. I believe with gravity, I think we'd say 1d4 +2 at the very least. Oh yes, but you do have to do the dex save. That's... Oh yeah, you did pass the dex save. No, you're fine. 4, 5, 6. I'm dead. It hits her face front and center. Her nose is broken and her world is dark. I'm dead. Dead. We have, what would that be? 6, -2 health. Now, my dear patrons, what are we gonna do? You killed me. Again. Well, no, to be fair, you guys didn't kill me last time. It was my family curse that killed me. How are we gonna get out of this one? Height for HP. Do I really have to take more height? I cast effort. We're going home. He leaves the fight. Okay. So... I don't know. It's just the slipping on the banana feels like that's fair. So I'm not allowed to revive unless I give you more inches off my height. Is that it? Oh no. Yeah, I guess. How much HP do I get? If I give... You said 2 inches for 5 HP before. Can we still do that? Is that deal still on the table? Yeah, you died, so let's make it better. You get revived full HP since... Oh, yay! Hattie says I get revived full HP. We're taking it. For 2 inches? For 2 inches? Chat demanded more of Rose's height. 4 inches! If she started this at 5 foot, she is currently now 4 foot. There's 12 foot in inches. We've taken away 10, and now you're taking away another 4. So she's now 3 foot. 3 foot 10. She's now under 4 foot. How big are halflings on average? D&D halflings height. Okay, she's smaller than halflings, averagely. She might be at the point where it's actually going to start affecting her speed. Peyton says, fuck it. It can't work. She gives up 4 more inches of her height, making her 3 foot 10. And she's back in the game. Okay, back to full health. But now very small. Yeah, so D&D halfling height. That was an alarm that went off that says I can have cold and flu drugs again. Give me one moment while I take some drugs on the screen. Ho 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 ho. Maximum height for a halfling. Oh no, I'm not as short as a halfling. The base height for a halfling is 2 foot 7. So we're not quite as small as a halfling yet. So we're okay. We'll add it to the stats. I think that's how you display feet, isn't it? You do like the little apostrophe thing. Three foot 10 inches. That is how she can get 5 of that back, because 5 of it was temporary for that temporary speed boost she got, which technically should still be active, but it's not really of use right now. Because it's still the first day, technically. I think she's gonna get a surprise round because Lucas had turned his back. Also, a chair. As soon as she like sits up, a chair is yeeted at her. So she does have to do a dex save to dodge the chair. She fails the dex save, takes a chair to the face, and that full HP goes down to 9 because she took a chair to the face, because you guys are the worst. As soon as Rose sits up, a chair from nowhere flies at her and hits her in the back. She yells out, losing the element of surprise as she scrambles to her feet as Lucas turns his attention back to her. I gave Lucas a chance to attack, even though he should have spent the turn getting up. So I get a chance to attack, even though I spent a turn getting up. So, Stabby McStabface. It's a 2. I don't hit shit. This is not a crit fail. She goes for a desperate attack, but the dagger goes wild. Okay, anything for Lucas, everybody? Does anybody want to make Lucas more powerful and make me die again and then make me short again because you're all buttholes? Pretty sure getting up is just movement and non-action, but I don't play D&D. I'm not sure, but we're up now. We're both up, so it's fine. What is Lucas going to do? shank, stab. Okie dokie. Cool. Scimitar attack. Blah. 5. He gets +1 to hit. 6. So his scimitar goes wild. The goblin pulls out his scimitar. I cast Vicious Mockery and say you're shorter than a smurf. Oh, how does Vicious Mockery work again? You know you guys are supposed to be my patron and not theirs, you know? You're supposed to be helping me. Luckily, I have a bard in a different game, and their spellbook has Vicious Mockery in already, so I can check it quite quickly. Unleash a string of insults, blah, 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 blah. Must succeed a wisdom saving throw. And it goes wild. But she is attacked by her own patron as well. Yeah, I know you patroned Lucas, and I can't wait to murder him, so you can't! You're my patron now. So where's mine? What's my wisdom save? I have a +3 to my wisdom saves. Wisdom save. 13, 14, 15, 16. Is that enough for you guys? What's the stat on an otherworldly patron? What am I beating here? I'd say over a 15 again will be a pass for you guys. So I'm going to take half damage. If she succeeded this next roll, get advantage just to be nice. Thank you. Or take 1d4 psychic damage. So I'm not taking it. Haha. I can deal with your bullshit. She will go back with her dagger as by her own patrons as well. But she doesn't understand what a smurf is. So their insult doesn't land. You can't insult her with pop culture references! Pretty sure the patron casts spells through the goblin, so it should use the goblin stats. Smart! Which definitely doesn't do it, because it would be a charisma with the goblin, and the goblin has -1 charisma. So that would make the... yeah. This sign can't stop me, I can't read. Take drunk effect to have 1d4 HP. No. I refuse. I think we'll be fine. I don't think I need it. I appreciate the offer though. So that insult doesn't land. She attacks once more with the dagger and... hits! Succeeds. So the dagger is 1d4 +2. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 damage on Lucas, which takes him up to 4. Lucas, it succeeds. It isn't quite. Nope. Don't type on my spreadsheet. It isn't quite enough to take Lucas down. Yeah, next roll has advantage. Protegio? Do you mean protection? Do you mean shield? What is protegio? Protegio. I don't know what that is. D spell, I assume. Creates a protection, charm, or spell. It blocks spells. I don't know. That's a Harry Potter spell. apparently. I'm not using Harry Potter spell save. Protego. Yeah. Yeah, that's a Harry Potter spells. Harry Potter spells don't work here. What is Goblin Luke's HP? Though it seems if he takes one more hit, the goblin will go down. He's on 1 HP, for the record. 1 HP. It's Lucas's turn. He's on 1 HP. What will he do? Yeah, you're 1 left. 1 left. Nothing in particular, then Lucas will go for another stab. Lucas's stab goes wide. Lucas gives, calls for Mii's help. Mii is, like, broken. Mii has, like, 2 HP to her name. Swings and calls for... And get drunk beam again. Okay. Help from Mii, who starts to struggle out of bed for help. AoE drunk beam! So that are you making the drunk beam affect literally everyone in the room? Mii has 2 HP, but Luke has even less. That's true. But Mii's on disadvantage for a lot of things because of the sickness. Yes. The swing goes wild. But a wave of strong alcohol smelling magic floods the room. Okay, so again, I'm saying maybe like 15 to not get drunk. Now, Rose. Okay, there's some contention in the chat. So if you guys can't decide on whether it hits everyone or yeah, I was gonna start an actual vote. Not a Q&A, not a Q&A. Okay, patrons, vote. You're all the patron. Yep, exactly. You are the chat. Okay, 3 votes. Ending the vote in 3, 2, 1. It hits everyone. Okay. So let's do Rose's charisma. Constitutions. Fuck yes, Rose is fine. Rose must be a heavy drinker. Is Rose a heavy drinker? Are we discovering something here that she's just like she just doesn't get drunk? Rose is a heavy drinker, bro. Sorry, Patrick's Games, that's the way. You are a collective patron. It just happens that way sometimes. But yeah, the dice has decided that's a crit success. She is not drunk. That doesn't use up the advantage. I mean, yeah, technically, I guess it does use up the advantage. Rose drinks to cope with the family curse. She's gained resistance from it. Yes, apparently she does. Apparently she's a drunk. She was already drunk. She's just a high-functioning alcoholic, apparently. So Constitution saves for me and Lucas. So they both have +0 Constitution. So Lucas is drunk. You're the Lucas patron. The only one that did swap team. That's true. That's true. But if you can fire drunk beams, that means any of my patrons can fire drunk beams too. So it doesn't make sense if everyone got hit by the drunk beam. So Lucas is the one. Lucas only rolled a 5. And me rolled a 12, which probably is drunk too. So let's give me a little bit of a dexterity roll to see if she can get out of bed okay. She's fine. Rose is unaffected again. She has spent many a night drinking away to not think about her family curse. Lucas has a +5 on drunk saves. That's not really enough. He'd need a +10 because he rolled a 5, which is pretty abysmal. Lucas and me, however, feel it and wobble as they go. Whose turn was it anyway? Okay, so Lucas just had his turn. I think it's my turn again. This fight has gone on long enough. It's time for it to end. Yeah, it's gotten stretched out. Fair, cool. We will end. Well, he's only got 1 HP. As long as I can hit, it'll end now. 16. You might not be able to see it because it's not focusing well enough. 16. Yeah, but it's a hit. It's a hit. Do a cool speech and you get 1d4 damage. Or if you had just trusted me, if you had just believed in the power of modern plumbing, it wouldn't have had to end this way. Dramatic. So 2, 4, gone. Gone. It didn't have to end this way. If you had just believed in the wonders of modern plumbing, it doesn't matter, no. This would not have ended like this. Rose yells her regret for the entertainment of her patrons as she deals the final blow to Lucas and he falls to the ground. Me screams again, goes to attack, but she's too weak. She curses your name. She curses Rose's name. Tells her to leave and never come back. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to get these goblins to help me to make modern plumbing anymore. So we have a couple of options. We could just leave and go home and attempt to figure out somewhere we can get. Maybe we should be looking for a local mine to look for what we need for modern plumbing. Or maybe we should be looking for an artificer to help us. Yeah, you've completely failed the goblin route. Time to move. We'll leave. Rose does just that and leaves. She heads back and actually passes Skell on the way, who is surprised she is still alive. Also, I'm adding that XP to my character sheet. 1 minute. I deserve the XP for that. So we did 2 of these bad boys. The XP, they're only like 10 XP each, but you know, every little helps. Every little helps. So 3, 4, 5. So we got 55 XP so far. Luke and Rose go to a bar and drink their problems away. No, he's dead! Luke's is going to a bar in the afterlife! Let's go home, recover, and think of a new plan. Yes, she deserves a long rest. She heads home and goes to bed, having a nice long rest. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to heal up because I'm having a nice long rest. And we're going to take a very short BRB break. And then after that, what we can do is, like I said, we can think of a new plan. New plan. Congratulations on completing the Goblin Extermination quest. We reward you 2 inches of hiding compensation. Yes! None of you can take that back. None of you can take that back. Howdy said. Howdy said we can do it. So I'm back to being 4 foot. I also get that 5 foot back. That 5 inches I had temporarily. So I am now 4'5" again. Anyway, I do need to go on that BRB 1 minute. Okay, we are back. Welcome, welcome. So, we've gone home. We've chilled out. Now what I'm thinking. After her rest, Rose gives some thought. on how she can bring modern plumbing to the world. The easiest way would be to install it in her house, which is a shed on her family's farm. Yes, I added the 5 inches as well, so that's why we're 4'5". And go from there. And go from there. For that, she will need plans and materials. Materials will cost money. Probably more than the measly 10 gold she has to her name. Also, as much as she has an idea on how the plumbing may work, she is not sure on materials. So she may need to talk to a few people to research. Okay, let's get a plot hook going, shall we? Save an ally in peril, a new or recurring villain, and money or valuables, which is what we want. Rose sets out to the local blacksmith to talk about what it would take to make pipes, as they are the main part of the system. But on the way, the old cleric she spoke to before comes running after her. "Rose!" he calls. She looks around. "What is it, old man?" she asks. "It's Skell!" "What's wrong with Skell? What happened to Skell?" "Did he make it back fine last night? Make it back okay yesterday?" "Yeah, we passed him on the way back." We are we now. We are Venom. Apparently she's saying we. Him on the way back. The old man pauses at the use of we, but shrugs it off. The royal we. He did not return to the temple last night. Fear. Your dad appears with the milk, maybe. Fear that something may have happened to him. He seemed jumpy after a crew of pirates came into... Dad's dead, Patrick. No idea. Dad might not be dead. I have no idea. Oh wait, we're in town now, so I need to change this to be the town picture because we're in town. Came into port. Would you look at it? I don't know. He did abandon me. to be killed by goblins. Well, what if we reward you? It'll be a quest. Rose rolled the idea in her head a few times. Okay, I'll look into it. Wonderful. You're looking for a ship known as the... We need a ship name. Let me go to the generator. Do, 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 do. Come on, there's got to be like a campaign start. Sorry, fake phobias, fake pranks. Does anyone want to name the pirate ship? By all means, yell out some names. Items, no. Red Rackham's Lady. Oh, that's a good name, howdy. Known as the Red Rackham's Lady. The Red Pirates. There. That's the one he seems to be most afraid of. Cool. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the work. I'm gonna need some money for my plumbing system. Going to need some money for my plumbing system. Oh, okay, dear. Whatever. He gives Rose a pat on the shoulder, then moves away in the direction of the Adventurers Guild. Maybe looking for someone more capable. Or maybe it was just a coincidence. Or maybe the direction is a coincidence. Or maybe the direction is a coincidence. Damn, that was a lot of writing. So, we might be dealing with pirates next. Skell's got himself into some issues. And we're gonna have some money or viables as rewards from the temple. If we get Skell back in one piece, I imagine. And we'll get some money to fund the plumbing. So we're good. So let's set the scene. The docks of... What is this town called? Should we get a town name? Fantasy town names. There's a D100 of fantasy town name. Can we also rob the pirates? Dembooty, yar. We could try rob the pirates. If that is what the patrons wish. Let me just go to the TTRPG. I need to /roll a D100. 52. Neron. That's what our town is called. I need to make a note of that. I also need to make a note of that ship name, otherwise I'm gonna forget. So, town is called Neron. Ship is called Red Rackham. Rackham's Lady. And I love that name because it gives me the name of the pirate leader as well. Straight away. I don't have to think about that. Gotta rack him. Okay. Aren't that large. It's decent enough that a lot of trade goes through, but most of it, he likes racks of ham. He do. Maybe he's got some pigs on board because he likes to have extra ham while he's on the seas. It goes through, but it's decent enough that a lot of trade goes through. But most of it is heading towards the larger cities inland rather, and only sell a small part of their load? No, what's the word? Stock here? I'm gonna say stock. Stock actually in Neron. Wouldn't it suck if... Oh no. Wouldn't it suck if something particularly bad was happening right now? Wouldn't it suck if a fight had broken out at the dock already? Or maybe... I don't know. What is happening? Wouldn't it suck? Wouldn't it suck? Yeah, if a fight had broken out of the dock. However, the scene... What is usually a scene of peace is interrupted by loud yells and chaotic chaotic energy. Pirate bounty hunters most likely, yeah. A fight seems to have broken out. One set is fighting. One set of men and women are in red. Hello, Aurora, welcome. I'm good. Red are fighting off a few other men. It's hard to tell what's going on. Rose gets closer to see what she can hear. What can we hear? Action focus and detail focus. I need to just get the one page thing up a minute. Where is it? It's not there. Skell got involved with some pirate business and we got hired to help out. We did! That is basically what's happening. I do not have an Insta. I do apologize. Well, I do, but I don't have it linked up to do that, unfortunately. Full rules. This is what we want. Just want to check out the PDF. You're Batman, near Red? Wonderful. Hi, Batman. I just want to double check what buttons I can press for this. Set the scene. Yep, so we've got How about so, Rose goes closer to see what she can hear. We talk to an NPC. The NPC is a soldier. He wants to fulfill his duty. He has some unusual equipment and is quite old. He doesn't really care for who she is, but and wants to have a conversation about history. Rose asks a guard, what in the world is going on? And he very easily explains in 2 words. Bloody pirates! Okay. Okay. More detail? She asks again. The older man's eyes sparkle. Like he's been given permission to do the best thing in the world. And Rose finds herself regretting her question when his answer starts. A long time ago. The fight is still going on. There's going to be many spellings that are going to be wrong. Neo Red, I do apologize. Is going on as the old man talks about the whole history of the dog and its relationship with pirates. Any man worth his salt longs to dump lore and history to strangers. Yeah, you're not wrong. Rose smiles and nods and tries to sneak away. Okay, rolling for sneak. I want to be this old man randomly spouting stuff at people. I believe Howdy is already a potion seller, I believe, but this could be Crusader. Right, I need to roll to sneak. What's my stealth skill? +2. 8, 9, 10. It is not enough. The old man, who introduces himself as Mr. Crusader, spots that Rose is trying to sneak away. He's a soldier. Yeah, exactly. He has so many stories. This is actually probably one of the most interesting NPCs in this world. It's just that now is not the time. Let's write about him. Crusader. Elderly soldier. NPC. The best storyteller. And grabs her arm and yanks her back. Barely missing a beat in his admittedly fascinating story. But it probably has another few hours on it before it actually gets to the part that Rose wants to know about. However, there is no escape. She only prays that the fight gets so out of hand that he is forced to do his duty. So, we get a lot of history. It's great. Let's do a pacing move. Reveal a new detail. Rose tries to at least listen a bit to the yelling behind her. She hears the Red Rackham's name yelled out a few times. How they cannot be stopped. How they are the scourge of the seas, loved by the bitch herself, which Rose had to question the blasphemy, but Umberly was probably used to it by now. Umberly was probably used to it by now. I bet Crusader knows whether One Piece is real or not. Rose seems to like the advantage person when I start talking. Hello, sweetie, welcome. Though she does pick up something strange in what Crusader says. Something she didn't expect to hear. Then that cursed family came along. He ranted. Wait. Cursed family? Gotta go study for some consecutive finals, but wanted to drop by and say hi. Well, thank you for dropping by, Sweeney. I hope you have a very productive study session. And you ace all of your finals. Because you're smart and amazing and you can do it. Batman will appear in this world, I promise. Maybe. Yes! They came from across the sea. They thought that maybe they could escape it here. But no such luck. They keep dying in stupid ways. Heard their youngest went into the goblin cave, stupid girl. It's like she's asking for death. Yeah. Do you know where they came from? Rose asked curiously. Oh, I'm not sure. It was a while ago. Does he know? Does he know? Let's have another fantasy town name, and then maybe he can give us the name of where our family originally came from. That would be lovely. Roll D100. 87. White Ridge, I think. White Ridge, I think. I'm gonna roll a d4 to see what direction White Ridge is in. It's north. Rose had heard of that name. It was up north. Good lord. Now I just need to kind of force some plot. Or we just go for a random event. Harm! Allies! Oh, Skell's getting hurt! She has barely any... Oh, wait, no. Does Crusader count as an ally? Oh, no. I don't want to hurt Crusader. Crusader's a good one. As the chat or lecture continued, Astray. Not Chris. He's the only ally around. I know Skell's technically somewhere around him, maybe. But he's the only ally around. Magic. Shot. Fires over. Roses. Shoulder. Barely missing her. And hits Crusader. Yeah, he's definitely a much higher level than Rose's, so he can probably tank it, to be fair. The old man reacts surprisingly quickly. And though the fire... It's not a fireball. I don't know what spell it is specifically. Maybe magic missile or something like that. Which means it was targeted if it was magic missile. Let's have a quick look at the spell book. See what there is that could have been. Probably magic missile though. I mean, he's a guard. It could have just been a dude. Yeah. Crusader's a strong lad. He can take a magic missile. And though the light hit him directly and he skidded back slightly, he straightened like nothing happened. Sorry, dear. I need to go deal with some work. Find me again! I would like to offer you a job. Do you like red skin tight clothes and hate clowns? If you would like to hear the rest of the story, he says nonchalantly and strides into the fray. Oh lord. Our goal is still modern plumbing, Lucas. We have decided to take on this job for some money rewards. The idea is that we get Skell back to the temple, we get reward of money, and then we spend money on materials for the modern plumbing. That is still our goal. But there's a lot between succeeding in that and actually getting it done. Ooh, let's generate a character. D&D character generator. Fast character. So what do we think this guy is? Does Skell have the money, or is the temple going to give us muns? The temple's going to reward us with muns. We don't know what's happening with Skell. So I'm going to give him... I'm going to say he's a level 15. What do you reckon? Do you reckon he's a monk? I think an old monk would be cool. Or maybe a fighter? Like a champion. Strength-based champion fighter. How about that? He is a soldier. That's what he is. And he is human. Create character. Yeah. Level 15 champion fighter. Crusader. I'm gonna have to make sure I save this. Because Skell's sheet isn't coming up. Yeah, I don't know how to save it. Save as. In the D&D folder. Save. Let's make sure I can load that again. Yeah, cool. That loads. Nice. Okay. So he sounds like Batman. I mean, he might be Batman. He's a very old Batman. He's more like Pennyworth. I'm just having a quick look at what it's given him. Crusader wanders into the fray and takes a hammer, a war hammer, from his back. He swings at a pirate and sends them flying into the ocean. He's the Alfred to our Batman, except our goal isn't to stop crime in Gotham, it's to do plumbing. Yes. He's the Alfred to our Mario. There is a pause in the fighting as they process what has just happened. In that pause, Rose yells, "Is Skell here?" Because she was here to do a job. Bunnies eat carrots in Uncle Sam's ears. She was hired to do a job. And she intends to do it. Man's just built different. He is. He is absolutely built different. Okay, let me have a quick look. Let's do an action focus. What is the reaction to Rose's yell from the pirates? They create something mystical. Crusader just wins. Crusader's a scary guy, and we should definitely try keep him on side. It's not a cannon. Yes. The pirates ignore her. They take the moment, the distraction, as time to... Then pirates doing some ritual. They could be doing a ritual. Take the time to continue what they had been doing. What if it's a ritual they need to sacrifice someone? So they came to come get Skell. They have to sacrifice someone from their own crew. But they didn't want to sacrifice anyone. So they came here to pick up Skell. Because Skell was part of their crew. So they need to sacrifice him. Yeah! Oh, T is here. Thank you. Yay, tea. We got sacrifices happening. You do... Rose does here. Skell's yell, though. Yell from aboard the boat. Another action focus. What do the guards do in reaction? They transform! Doesn't have to be a big transform, to be fair. Oh, they need holy people for extra cold stuff. Skeldui, a priest of the water goddess. I'm sure the pirates wouldn't worship any being that opposed to that. Yes, but they said they were Umberlee's favorites. So, are they sacrificing to Umberlee? Or maybe they're a bigger cult for Umberlee. Maybe druid guards. Oh my god, yes! Some of the guards, upon hearing Skell's call, Skell and Rose's call, transform into birds and take to the ship, bypassing some of the pirates who had been guarding it and landing on the deck, ready to save Skell. Rose runs for the boat also, but she is not so winged. She doesn't have much that can help her out here. And we may need to do something of a, well, no. We can leave it here for today. And we can start with initiative to next week. Well, it won't be next week, it'll be the week after. And the goal will be to get on the boat, save Skell, and stop whatever ritual the pirates are doing. So... Sorry, I keep finding myself like pressing wrong buttons all the time. Yeah, unfortunately we are at the end of our time for today. I just realized looking at the time. So let's do a little recap. We've technically got about 2 minutes really. Boo. Batman out, throw smoke bomb. Fair enough. So let's do... Need to reread what happened, get a grasp on the situation. No worries, no worries. So we'll do a little summary at the end. She's not so winged. So she runs over to Crusader and the two enter the fray. We can have a little recap now, just to go over things if you want. Because we have a little bit of time, but like not enough to really get into some combat. So what happened during this session? We went into the Goblin Cave. Me was healed of her disease, but not completely healed because it had gone into her bones and everything. She was really struggling. Used a last smoke bomb and it ain't over. Dang it, bro. So during that fight, we fought Lucas and Paper, the goblins, and did come out victorious regardless. But we did die once, and you guys took 2 of my inches of height to let me revive. Then after that, we managed to beat them. We went home. We had a long rest, and when we got up in the morning, we had a thought of like, how are we gonna get Pluming up together? In the end, we need knowledge and we need money. So Rose went out to go talk 4 inches. Yes, we lost 4 inches. We regained 2 because you guys gave me 2 for just like getting through it, which is lovely of you. Thank you. When Rose went out to go get information, fades out because you're a dead goblin. she was interrupted by the priest she spoke to before, who told her that her companion Skell may be in some danger and did not actually manage to return to the temple after their adventure yesterday. So hired her to go to the docks to figure out what was going on. When she got to the docks, there was already a battle in place. It seems that the Red Rackhams were already in a battle against the guards. She spoke to a guard to attempt to... I mean, Lucas kinda did, if you want to claim NPCs, I guess, but we don't have a Neo-Red NPC yet, so wait for it. Lucas has had a lot of fun role-playing the Goblin today, so... No, Neo smoke bombed away. Lucas fades out while I ride into the sunset. So we attempted to ask a guard what was going on, but that guard decided to give us the entire history of the docks instead. And then while he was explaining it, he did touch upon the family that came from Whiteridge. I need to write that down. Whiteridge. Which may be Rose's ancestral home and potentially the origin of her family curse, which he's kind of interested in, but you know. And then a magic missile hit Crusader. He went into the fray. He hit it, and he hit a pirate straight into the ocean. And then Rose called out for Skell, who yelled from the top of the boat. And in response, some of the guards flew over in bird form and are now on the boat. The pirates seem to be hurriedly doing some kind of ritual, we don't know what. And Skell and Rose and Crusader will have to fight their way up because neither of them can fly. That is where we are up to and what we did in this last 2 hours. Rose's adventure will continue. Not next week, the week after, due to the next rogue we encounter, unnamed Deckle. You'll have to turn up next week early on in the game, straight away at the start of the stream if you want to do that, because we will be going into that battle pretty much straight away. But that's fun. That went into places I never expected. Let's export that. Like I said, these session notes will be on Patreon free. Patreon for absolutely free. So you'll be able, even if you're not a even if you're not a paying Patreon, you will be able to see the posts that will have everything typed out here will be on those posts. Spelling mistakes and all, just so you're aware. But I will be back now tomorrow with some Library of Runa, and we will give it yet another attempt to see if we can finish it before the end of the year. And if we don't finish it tomorrow, then it's not being finished till next year, which will suck, but I'm not going to put that pressure on myself because it's already hard enough. That's tomorrow me's problem. Today's me's problem is thanking you all so much for coming. Thank you for your interactions and everything. It makes this D&D obviously so much better to run. A horrible amount of spelling mistakes, even more than in a game. Oh yes, so many spelling mistakes. I either can type fast or I can either type like without spelling mistakes. And I need to type fast in this, so you know, it's just the way it is. Thank you everyone for coming. If you have not already, I would highly appreciate it if you are on YouTube. If you could leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you are on Twitch, if you could give the channel a cheeky little follow, that would be lovely. It's the easiest way to keep up with what's going on with this campaign. So I highly recommend you do so if you would like to catch, not next week, week after's. The spelling mistakes give it character. If you would like to support me in my quest to get some extra money and not have to go back to full-time work because I hate it, it makes me cry, then you can do that in a number of ways. My merch store will be back open tomorrow for anyone who is not in the EU. If you do not see your country in the list of places I can deliver, Alex said it'll be this week tomorrow, then, and you're not in the EU, please give me a message and I will either add it to or checklists and everything. Just, that's fine. In my merch store, there will be ebooks, first edition copies of books that I've written, and the rest will start going on rotation, I think, a little bit, because I think I've got too much stuff in my store, and I need to, like, limit how much is in there. So you find out what's in there tomorrow. Yay! However, you could also just become a Patreon and get short stories, exclusive streams, merch discounts, and free books. You could become a YouTube member where you can get emotes, exclusive streams, Discord channel, and merch discounts. And you could get a Kofi if you like those emotes. You could ask me to draw one of those emotes for you as a custom emote. You can commission me to do that. And you can also get short audiobooks in the Kofi store. Please click all the links in the description. That would be very helpful for me. I would very much appreciate that. But other than that, I genuinely just appreciate you being here. Thank you everyone in chat, thank you to anyone who lurks, thank you to anyone who watches the VOD. I appreciate you just wanting to interact and hopefully just enjoying my content, because I very much enjoyed doing this. It's a great time. Thank you patrons for making this D&D a wonderful, wonderful session. I will see you guys tomorrow. I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Briony Rose Smith, Land of the Forbidden Library. Goodbye.